Chicago Sky fans, y'all need to be very, very careful in this moment. You need to be very, very careful. It looks like Angel Reese wants out, y'all. Angel Reese seems to be looking for a way out of the dumpster fire that is the Chicago Sky. And I got to be honest with you, I don't blame her.
The Chicago Sky organization is an absolute freefall, and first-year head coach Tyler Marsh has finally reached his breaking point. In a scathing press conference, he didn't just critique a bad loss. He exposed a culture that has rotted a once proud franchise from the inside out. And at the center of it all is his franchise player, Angel Reese, who many now believe has quit on her team.
And a lot of people are, calling out Angel Reese right now. And I think we are in a world where when it comes to Angel Reese, everything is under a microscope. And I think there are a lot of people that want to look at everything as a negative when it comes to her. Just like at the same time, it's the same thing with all these players. Like everything stars do is going to be under a microscope. So for me anyway, this isn't the most serious thing in the world, but a lot of people were pointing out that Angel Reese did not show up to Cambridge.
With the Sky sitting at a dismal record, one of the worst in their history, speculation is running rampant. Reese has been conspicuously absent since July 29th, officially listed with a mysterious back injury. But as the team hemorrhages games, a growing number of fans and analysts are saying the same thing. This isn't about an injury. It's about a star player who can't handle losing.
Take on Angel Reese that I'm sure will trigger a bunch of people.
Let's hear your take.
But I think Angel Reese, and I'm saying this with my chest out, I think she's quit.
Man, as much as I want to disagree with Jason, man, but I got to admit, I think he's right. And I want to disagree with him so bad.
Coach Marsh walked into what he thought was a promising rebuild. Fresh off 2 championships with the Las Vegas Aces, he was supposed to bring that winning pedigree to Chicago. Instead, he inherited a roster nightmare and a franchise player who seems to have vanished when the adversity hit.
What's up with Angel Reese, man? There's a pattern with this whole injury thing. Okay, first of all, she has a back injury and she's been gone for quite some time. But the report says is day to day. It's been more than a week. Okay, day to day is literally day to day. So, okay, sometimes it feels good, sometimes it's a little worse. Okay, let's just monitor it. But it should be good enough to play at any moment. That's what day to day is.
Following a 38-point blowout loss to the Seattle Storm, Marsh was pressed about his team's lack of effort. His response was telling. He said, "It's your will and ability to compete. It's something that you always have the ability to do, no matter who's on the roster." He talked about execution and being locked in, but his core message was clear. There just has to be a will to win, and we don't have that right now on a consistent basis.
Three of our starters are out, and so yes, it's got something to do with that. But like I spoke last game, it's your will and ability to compete. It's something that you always have the ability to do, no matter who's on the roster, no matter who's suiting up. I think that we showed that today. I was very proud, very, very proud of our effort today. Yeah, I mean, it's tough. We had 8 players going into it. 1 we just signed 7 days ago. So it's tough to get everyone up to speed at the same time. But we came into today with the message of commit and compete. That's been our motto all year.
This wasn't just coach speak. The numbers back him up. During their recent losing streak, the Sky are averaging nearly 20 turnovers a game and giving up 25 points off those mistakes. Analytically, that isn't just bad execution. It's a sign of a team that isn't focused or disciplined, which Marsh directly called out.
18 to 20 turnovers and giving up 25 points off these turnovers.
Yeah, it's never an excuse. The proof is in the details of what's been the difference in our wins and losses, and a lot of it turns into the ability to take care of the ball. And so it's never an excuse. Teams bring pressure. You got to handle the pressure. And so, but our locker room is full of professional basketball players. They understand the importance of it. It's just a matter of doing it.
Of course, the elephant in the room is Angel Reese. The official line is a back injury with no clear timeline. But Reese hasn't just been missing games. She's been missing from the team entirely, choosing not to travel for crucial matchups. While her teammates are on the road, she's been posting cryptic messages like in due time on social media.
But if we're going to be honest, we've seen everybody else that's injured. We've seen their injury. And we have also
had updates and heard stuff about their injury. We seen Caitlyn injury. We seen Nafisa injury. We seen Breonna Stewart injury. We seen Ryan Howard injury. We seen Jordan Canada injury. We seen Kate Martin like last night get like. We've seen a lot of these injuries. We've seen Eric McDonald. We've seen Sydney Colson. We've seen and we've gotten updates. We didn't see Angel injury. We haven't heard no updates or anything.
When asked about her, Marsh gave the diplomatic answer, saying, "She wants to be out there. She's a competitor." But the subtext was impossible to ignore. Critics point out that we've seen injuries to superstars like Caitlin Clark, Breonna Stewart, and Aja Wilson. And in those cases, there are updates, and the players are often seen supporting their team from the bench. With Reese, there's been almost complete silence.
Making her money in stat padding, but she can't handle losing. I should have known. It's the same pattern with her. Last year she had a wrist problem. This year she got a back problem. Next year what it's gonna be? Lord knows what it's gonna be. But all her 5 million followers that badly voted for her to be on the WNBA All-Star team, please don't try to convince us that quitting is the way to go, because it is not. Quitting is unacceptable. She quit on Unrivaled because her team was losing. She quit on Maryland. You hear me? And I'm pretty sure she would have quit on LSU if they wasn't stacked.
This situation becomes even more damning when you connect it to the Kennedy Carter saga. Carter, who was leading the Sky in scoring, was unceremoniously released mid-season after reports of locker room drama. Her departure was supposed to fix the team's culture. Instead, the team has lost 10 of their last 11 games.
Angel Reese is the problem in Chicago Sky. And I've been telling you this since last year. You're not going to win a championship the way that they're playing right now. I don't care if they have Nafisa on the team, Breonna Stewart, or even Angel on the team. If you play your offense through Angel Reese, you're never going to win a championship. Never. Never. Her way of playing already proved that the Chicago Sky will never win that way. They changed coaches. They changed players. They even traded draft picks. 2 years in, there's no improvement. Actually, they got worse.
Carter hasn't been quiet. After her release, she posted a cryptic message about consistently making layups. A clear shot at Reese, who shot one of the worst percentages on layups in the entire WNBA last season. It's become increasingly clear that Carter may not have been the problem. She was the symptom. The organization seemingly chose to build around Reese, pushing out their most productive scorer in the process. The irony is staggering. Carter is now thriving in free agency, while the Sky are averaging less than 70 points per game without her.
We have to be real. The management has been terrible. Jeff P, horrible. Tyler Marsh has been bad. But like I said, he doesn't have much talent on the team, so we don't know if he can actually coach or not. Now, why is people saying, is Angel Reese trying to force her way out of Chicago? Is she done with this organization already in just her second year? And it is a great question. I don't know if man, I think you got to move somebody. Cardoso, you have to get a influx of talent.
This isn't just on the players. It's an organizational failure. General Manager Jeff Pagliacca is the architect of this disaster. He oversaw the release of Carter, failed to build a roster with adequate floor spacing, and traded away future assets. Most critically, the Sky don't even own their own 2026 first-round draft pick. So this historically bad season won't even yield a high draft pick to help them rebuild. It's organizational malpractice.
We got the Chicago Sky general manager, Jeff P, throwing Angel Reese under the bus? Jeff P said he's had enough of missed layups. Oh my God, Jeff P. Jeff P, when you start acting like this?
Pagliacca surrounded his young core with aging veterans on significant contracts who aren't contributing at a high level. The team's defense, which was supposed to be a strength, is now the worst in the league. As one analyst put it, the front office has set their new coach up to fail by forces completely outside his control.
So Angel Reese, the most toxic player in all of basketball, is out here slapping clipboards out of her coaching staff's hand because she's so mad her team committed a foul in the crunch after she shot 15 free throws this game. This is the lowest of the low disrespect that you can show to your coaching staff. She trying to get y'all locked in, worried about the next play, and you so toxic with your terrible, awful attitude that you slap the clipboard out of her hand.
The climax of this story isn't a single game. It's the realization that the entire culture is broken. When your franchise player can seemingly check out without consequence, and the front office makes decisions based on locker room politics instead of on-court production, you get the 2024 Chicago Sky, a team that has gone from contender to cautionary tale.
However, if you guys didn't see it, the end of it was like, obviously it was something like that. Angel Reese, heavy on the PS. Like, it does make it sound like, I mean this makes it sound like she is asking for a trade. Or she's at least implying she wants to be traded. Because at the end of the day, you just never know. You just never know what's in players' minds, but
the most telling moment might have been when Angel Reese was seen celebrating on the sideline after Kennedy Carter knocked down Caitlin Clark. Critics argue it revealed a player more invested in personal rivalries than her own team's success. That mentality now seems to have manifested in her absence during the team's toughest stretch. Tyler Marsh is a proven winner, but even the best coaches can't overcome a broken culture. He's trying to instill discipline in a locker room where the franchise player isn't even present. He's coaching a roster built by a GM who doesn't seem to understand the modern WNBA. The rumors that Reese wants out of Chicago aren't surprising. They feel inevitable, but other teams are watching. They saw what happened with Carter, and they see how Reese is handling this adversity now. In the end, this disaster serves as a harsh lesson: talent without commitment is worthless. And a winning culture which takes years to build can be torn down in a single season by poor leadership from the top down. The Sky's season is over. The only question left is how much damage will be done before this nightmare finally ends.